Hey, I have some mild arthritis in my knees. I'm 51, and I do like to lift weights. I love to lift heavy. So I thought I'd actually incorporate prehab or rehab type work into my leg day. So I back off a couple of my squat sets or whatever, or I'll superset in wall sits with leg lifts and leg extensions. So I thought I would show just a quick demo on these that you might be able to incorporate on a leg day to keep your knees healthy. Um, it's what they would do in PT with you if you were getting ready for surgery or coming out of surgery, but this is just a little more elevated because there's ankle weights involved. So anyway, since you're lifting heavy in the first place, I assume that that this would be appropriate. If it is not, you can start without ankle weights, and you just would do the same thing I'm doing, but 0 ankle weights. So the first exercise, your leg is over your foam roller. You can lean back against a wall like I'm about to do, just so you don't have to prop yourself on your hands. I have a timer handy, and I'm kind of old school. I count with an abacus when I have a lot to do, so I don't have to think too hard. I just use this. Old school, I'm old school. Anyway, so if you were doing 10 rounds of this, like I intend, you'd start your timer and you squeeze your knee and flex the quadricep, flex the foot, and hold for 10 seconds. This is done. Then just tap down and come right back up with flexed feet and squeezing right here. Hold for 10. Tap it down, back up. The tap might get longer as you go along. You're supposed to do 10 of these. That's where the abacus comes in, because every 10 seconds you got to move a bead. It just keeps it easier to, if you're engaging in a phone conversation or talking to someone in the room or watching television, it's just easier to keep track of. Anyway, that's me because my brain is perimenopause. Anyway, so there's that one. Also, if you happen to be starting with this for the first time and you're not accustomed to heavier weightlifting, what you might do instead is just do up, down, up, down. And that's just a way to do it lighter weight for now. Holding the 10 seconds is pretty intense. It burns quite a lot. So, go by feel and take the breaks at the bottom of those 10-second holds as long as you need. It doesn't have to go right back up. And the longer you get into that 10 count, the harder it's going to get. So that's one exercise that I do. And I usually do 2 rounds of 10. Only once a week. That's all I can take. And then this one is squeeze the knee, raise it up, lower it, release, squeeze, raise, lower. I do 15 per side with these on. I'm about to move up to heavier ankle weights, but these are 5s. And it took me a while to get here too. I did a lot of this work beforehand on my knees with nothing. Even though I was lifting heavy, I felt like I needed to start with nothing on my ankles. So just to give you an idea of how you might progress that for yourself if you're not a heavy lifter or lifting at all. 0 ankle weights, more breaks, that kind of thing, just so you can tolerate the burning more. So that's my prehab for knees. Hope that helps.